In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most gracious, my dear students, peace, mercy, and blessing be upon you. Today we are going to study Lesson 7 and Unit 1. So please pay me your attention, concentrate well, don't go to anywhere else. Our lesson today entitled Disputes in Litigation or Legal Disputes. Let's start by new vocabulary. Number 1. Look at this conversation between two people. You were driving fast. I didn't see your car. Look at what you have done. The driver claimed that he didn't see the car, so he hit it. So the first new word is claim. To say that something is true without having any proof. Let's turn to the second one. The driver started a litigation against the one who hit his car. Litigation means what, everybody? This is litigation. You were driving fast. I didn't see your car. Look at what you have done. As we said, litigation means the process of what taking claims to court law. Litigation again means a process of taking claims to a court law. That he started to sue the man who hit his car. So sue means to make a legal claim against someone. People raise many grievances and claims in the court. So grievance means what? Means complaints. Grievance, something that you think is unfair and you that want to complain or protest about. So contend means to argue that something is true. Many small claims and grievances are not important. Notice here we collected two important words, claims and grievances. They are petty claims. Petty means not important. Petty means of little importance.
Trivial.
Or trivial. Many small claims and grievances are not important. They are petty. Do you think these thefts are petty or not? The police clog up the streets. Clog up means small petty claims and grievances can clog up the courts for months. Clog up means block. Most people are in favor of building more courts to protect everyone from criminals. In favor of means to the advantage of. Regardless, he fell. She wanders in her neighbor's garden regardless without being affected by something. Look at this picture. Settled. Someone who agrees with a person. Someone who agrees with a person or a plan. Intent. I intend to travel to Switzerland next summer. to plan or mean to do something and intend to travel to Switzerland next summer. Ultimately means finally, ultimately I reached my destination. Let's revise a new vocabulary again. Claim, clog up, content, grievance in favor of intent. Litigation, ready, regardless, so supporter ultimately. Please open your student book page 16, civil litigation or legal disputes. It's time of reading. Read the following essay and discuss these questions. Read the following essay and discuss these questions. What are the arguments for more court case? What are the arguments against? What is meant by culture of belief? After reading, let's check our understanding. What are the arguments for more court cases? Most arguments are for the increasing of a court cases to protect everyone from the effect of criminals. What are the arguments against? Most arguments are against the reflection of the culture of blame. People saw each other in raise grievance for petty cases which clog up the courts and prevent prosecution against real criminal. Let's understand the culture of blame. Means when people search someone to blame for accidents, people don't want to bear their responsibility about their actions. Reading an essay. Read the essay again, match each paragraph with one of these headings: the view of the author, the arguments for more litigation, the arguments against more litigation, background information. Take your time for reading, everybody. That's enough. Check your answer. Yeah. Paragraph number 4, the views of generator. The argument for more litigation is paragraph number 3. The argument against more litigation, paragraph number 2. Background information, paragraph number 1. So in writing essay, the first paragraph is talking about background information or introduction. And in the second paragraph, we have to clarify the arguments against more litigation. This is called what, everybody? This is called an argumentative essay. So argumentative essay should be started by background information or introduction, the first argument against, after that the argument for, or we can start by argument for, then argument against. Both of them are correct ways. And at the end, in the conclusion, we have to see the views of the writer. You have to express your opinion. So you have to read this essay again to understand the argumentative essay. Think and speaking, discuss the following questions. Let's discuss. What conclusions does the writer reach? Do you agree? The writer believes that minor cases and issues could be resolved without the help of the court. The court should be the last resort rather than the first one. Yes, I agree. Let's turn to the second question. Do you think that people should solve minor issues in court? Why not? How else could people solve such disagreements? It's your point of view. I think people shouldn't do that. People should solve minor issues by tradition and by spreading the culture of belief, the culture of tolerance. So people should allow the court to do its role to prevent and protect the society from crimes. Which, if either do you think is more important, ensuring everyone has equal rights or prosecuting violent and dangerous criminals? I think, as I said before, we have to solve minor issues and petty cases through the culture of tolerance and by using traditions. An essay about legal disputes. As we said before, the first paragraph is speaking about background information. The amount of litigation brought against everyday people has increased dramatically in recent years. A key example in a case of a man in Yorkshire who is suing his neighbor after falling in his pathway. He contends that his neighbor was responsible for maintaining his path. His neighbor claims that the man would have fallen regardless. The second paragraph, the argument against small litigation. The main argument against such a case is that they are a reflection of an emerging culture of blame. People search for someone to blame for accidents that in the past they would have simply taken responsibility for themselves. Indeed, ordinary people suing each other has become so commonplace that countless firms of lawyers have sprung up specifically to deal with these cases. These petty grievances clog up the courts and prevent prosecution against real criminals. The paragraph, the argument for more litigation means, however, supporters of litigation argue that the increase in court case actually shows our courts are working. As Mark Schell's spokesperson for litigation groups states, the increase in legal cases reflects a growing desire in society to protect everyone from the effect of criminal neglect. Or then the opportunity for people to hold others accountable for their own everyday grievance is a key feature of any good society. The fourth paragraph, the views of the writer. I believe we must take care to ensure that minor issues which could normally be solved without the assistance of the courts don't prevent our legal system from operating efficiently. So, as I said before, we can solve minor cases through the culture of tolerance and by traditions. That's all we have today, my dear student. Thank you for your listening. I hope you get benefit from legal disputes, and I hope to see the culture of tolerance spreads everywhere. Goodbye, my dear students.